Hey everyone, Not So Slim Jim here. I know it's been a while since I put any cool range videos out, and well, unfortunately I've been really busy lately, but I finally got some time to come out to the range. Been helping out my buddy Alan, who runs Urban Defense CHL, doing some of his classes being a range safety. And since I've been doing my last range videos, I've had some time to build some pretty cool guns. Now I'm not going to be showing all of them off because, well, some of them are cool to me, but maybe lame to you. But I want to show you one of my really cool guns that I built recently. This is my brand new AR57. It is built by me using parts from both Cmmg, which is their Cmmg build kit, which consists of their bolt carrier group and their barrel. This one's in 7 inches, and also an Aero Precision enhanced lower and upper with the American flag, because I do love America, and some normal parts that I put on most of my pistols and or rifles. Obviously this one is in pistol because I have a 7-inch barrel, and my Innovation Arms 4-inch titanium MANOR suppressor. Now this one I've had some baffle strikes on, so it's a little bit louder. I'm gonna send it in. I just been a little bit lazy, but I'm gonna be going over to this today, see what you guys think of it, see how it runs without necessarily buying it directly with everything already built from Cmmg, if you guys are thinking about building your own. So let's see how this thing works if you want to buy the build kit and build it your own using stock AR-15 parts. All right, so we got our 5.7 build kit with the Cmmg bolt kit and barrel in here. It's got an Aero Precision enhanced platform on it. Let's go ahead and see how well she runs. Now it's suppressed, but I still like my hearing. I'll tell you, since I built this gun, I have not had a single issue with it. No failure to eject, no failure to fires, no feed ramp issues. For the price of it, this is a very well built kit. Now, I'm running a couple features on here. I have a hyperfire drop-in trigger. I have a gas system for the buffer on here, because it's really not needed for a 5.7, but I just like a really well shooting gun, and this thing honestly feels like you're shooting a 22 long rifle. Now I am running a more inexpensive budget Nortec optic on here. I just looked at what they had on there for the fact that you can leave it, don't got to worry about turning it on or off. You just leave it, turn itself off after 4 hours. Whenever you pick it up, it detects movement, turns itself back on. And for the most part, I've had one on my wife's AR-15 that we've put about 500 rounds through, and it's still holding 0. So I'm going to try them out for a while and see how well they work out, and so far I haven't had any issues. Other than that, I got the usual stuff on here, Aero Precision hand grip. Like I said, I have my, I always forget, let's see, Innovation Arms 4-inch MANOR titanium suppressor on here, which I actually need to take in to get serviced, because I was playing around with a couple different guns and I got a little baffle strike on it, so I'm going to send it out so they can rebuild the cap and the MANOR on here. But that's my fault, that's not their fault. But I like this gun, so let's go ahead and sit down and talk about this a little bit. So like I said, this is kind of a cool little thing, because most times if you want to buy the old AR57, you had to get the complete upper. The complete upper, it was kind of nice because it took the PS90 magazines for the 50 round magazines, but the bad part about it is you had to buy the whole upper. And whole uppers, if you try to find them now, they're going for, I seen a couple that were out of stock saying $600-700, but you never know when they're going to come back in, and you can only find them in rifle length. They do have a couple that are in their short barrel rifle range. I haven't been able to find any in actual pistol length, which is pretty much the same thing, but they're advertised as being a short barrel rifle. But if you do find them, they're $1,200-1,300. This entire pistol, altogether, everything is said and done, optics, whole 9 yards, shy of the suppressor, was right around the $1,000 range. Now if you go to Cmmg, I think if you buy their entire pistol ready to go, it's right around, I think, $1,200-1,300. I haven't looked at their site in a while, so you know, if you are a person like me, you like building your own ARs, you like putting your own custom stuff on it, you can do quite a bit. Like I said, this one, you know, I have a recoil reduction system in it. I have a drop-in trigger. I have the enhanced upper and lower with the American flag, because America. You know, I have a nice Aero Precision lightweight foregrip on here. I have some rail scales because, man, I just love the way these things feel, and they weigh practically nothing. You know, I am running a budget optic just because I'm trying to play around with these things and get a good feel on them. I don't just like shooting an optic once and then trying to go, hey, here's what I think of it. I want to, you know, get 1,000 rounds or so of these things, see how well they hold up on it, and see the general gist of them before I want to give an opinion on it. But for the most part, for right around $1,000, which can be a little expensive for some people, this is a damn pretty good pistol right here. And if you want to, you can actually build one for considerably less. I think the price for just the bolt and barrels somewhere in the neighborhood of like $400, which, yeah, is a little expensive, but unfortunately the 5.7 game, especially when it comes to rifles, can be a little pricey. But compared to buying the whole thing or buying a PS90, that's considerably less expensive. So my overall, like I said, I've shot this thing a good amount so far. Zero issues, shoots great, shoots straight, has no problems whatsoever. Everything works phenomenal. This is a great shot. Cmmg, you guys did good on this one. I really appreciate you guys getting this out to me quick so that way I could test it and get it all put together. Aero Precision, I understand you guys are behind. You guys are having like a month lead time, but you did get mine a couple weeks earlier so I could get this video put out, and I appreciate that. Joe Bob Outfitters, I really thank you guys for giving me a good deal on everything as always. If your guys military discount, if there's any veterans watching out there, if you go to Joe Bob Outfitters, they give a really good discount on pretty much everything they have in stock. So as usual, guys, got any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them down in the comment sections. Till next time, this is Not So Slim Jim.